Thank you for joining us for another episode of Experience, Strength, and Hope podcast. My name is Catherine, and our host Tony will be joining us shortly. Our goal is to bring stories that make you laugh, smile, and even cry, but most of all, give you hope. Please don't forget to support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel and following us on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. Again, I'm Catherine, and I hope you enjoyed today's show.
This is just a little bit more part of the Sticks and Stone. I had started it, and when I was originally filming it, I was in the car. As you can see, I had on something different, and my wife came and came to the window, was peeking in and everything, and I had to stop. And again, I just want to say that what we say means a lot. And I had talked about the way we say it, because people could tell things that are just complete lies and destroy you. And just think about it, because I talked about how some people can say certain things and do certain things, and they just eat at you, and they try to get into you and pull all the good that you have strived for, all those character defects that you had in your life that you have been working on, and you've been working on your character assets, and you've been building up your reputation. They'll come to you with something crazy. And I told you before about, you got to watch people when they love to lie on you sometime, and they'll lie on you. I dealt with a situation a while back, and I let it really get to me, a couple of situations. One was a few months ago, and if you're trying to figure it out by the timeline, it don't take a genius to figure out if I'm talking about you. So if I'm talking about you, I am. My old pastor used to say, if you think I'm talking about you, I am. I'm not going to let you wonder. I'm always been one to come straight forward to you. So if you want to call me, Anthony, was you talking about me? Yes, I was, But I dealt with some situations then a few months, last few years, that someone, when you really think you're helping someone, your intentions are to help someone, and you don't know that they're conniving and undercurrent and doing kind of things to try to tear you down behind your back. And it just messes you up. And I had this situation. I had this person. I looked at him as, do y'all remember the Mickey's Big Mouth beer? The little stubby short bottle with the big mouth? We used to drink it when we were young. Little shorty. And I'm going to put a picture up of it. Might be my cover photo for the Mickey's Big Mouth. Big wide bottle, stubby and short, but got a big mouth. But packed a lot of power. You catch the analogy? Small, look stubby, but had a big mouth on it, and it packed a lot of power. It was hidden behind that small bottle. You didn't know that small bottle can give you so much. And sometimes you don't know those little things, or little people, or little individuals that you have invested your time in and trusted in, pack so much power that they can try to tear you down. That little Mickey's Big Mouth. So, again, watch those Sticks and Stones, because words have power. They will hurt you. Watch them. Watch the people. I'm not just wanting, you can love people and trust people. I love people. I love being around people. But sometimes we forget when somebody come up to us and they say those key words, those key phrases, like they'll say, this is between me and you. When somebody say that, yeah, it's usually some type of trouble behind it. If it's just between me and you, they got it from somebody else, and they don't want you to tell what they told you, but they wouldn't mind if you told and got it out there, but just don't tell that you got the tale and the story from them when you go to tell it. It's between me and you. Or that I'm not going to tell you who told me this, but when they talking about you, when they heard this, they said something about you. You ever heard that one? I'm not going to tell you who told me about this, right. So I'm not going to. Just in case it get out there and I hear it again, I know you the one that said it because I'm only telling you. It's just between me and you. And I'm not going to tell nobody else, so don't you tell nobody else. So when you go to them, you ain't hear from me. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Please watch that. Be wise as serpent. I know you want to be harmless as dove, but be wise as a serpent. Know the enemy. People, watch what you say. Let's love each other. Try loving people. Why is there so much hate out here now? Why does it have to be so much drama? Why does it have to be that? Why can't we just love each other? And I didn't say you gotta really be around them 24/7. I love them. I don't want to be around you 24/7. I want to like you and love you and stuff, but I don't want to be around you 24/7. But I want to be able to get along with you. You know, when you're at work and these kids are at school, kids when you're at school and people when you're at work, you there sometimes 8 to 10 hours a day with someone or 40 hours a week. You're around them more than you with your own family. I mean socially, because sometimes, you know, we get off work, we come home, we eat, talk a little bit, and we go to sleep. We sleep at another 8 hours, you know, if we can. So you're around people straight. 8 hours straight, 6 hours straight, 10 hours straight, more than you with your own family. And so these people are like family. You're with them so much that you got to learn to be in harmony with each other, and you got to learn to get along with each other. I don't have to be there with you all day and up in your face, but I at least want to get along with you. Quit causing trouble. Quit being the mole. The troublemaker. What's that all about? People get a thrill and excitement, some type of high off of seeing other people hurt, disgusted. And that shouldn't be. That ain't the world we live in. And I don't want to be, whether you believe in Jesus Christ or you believe in the devil, let's have some type of good. I don't want to just put it on because you say, oh, well, that's because you're a Christian. You feel like that. You should have some type of moral good in you and using your moral compass to determine what kind of person you stand for, especially in the business world and in the office or in the school or in the classroom. If you're a teacher, you should have some type of standard you stand for that people can say, okay, yeah, all right. I don't think he said that. Or, okay, well, I know his character. He probably did say that. Or I know how he act. He probably did do that. Just judge it by that. But have something that people can say about you, that you hold a certain type of standard. I'm talking about on the job. I don't care what you do when you're out there. But when you're on a job and in school, you're a school teacher, you're a student, or you're going to college or something like that, have standards. I'm going to start going live. I got a thing that I'm going to go live. And those of you who want to hear me live, you know, just tell me. But if on these podcasts, please like and subscribe. Don't just go to YouTube and Facebook, look at it and don't say nothing. And then when you see me in Walmart, man, I love that podcast you did. That was good. And I'm like, man, I didn't even know you listened. Did you leave a like, subscribe, or follow me? No, I ain't do that, dog, but I like it. Man, I need to know you're there. I need to know. I want my podcast to build just like everyone else. If it was Club Say, you'd be liking it and following it and he and ha and leaving the hearts and all that kind of stuff. So why not do me a little justice and like, follow, subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. TikTok and Instagram and those places where I'm going to start going live. I got rid of my other Facebook account for right now. And I'm just using my podcast. Listen to my podcast on Spotify, Anchor. Well, it used to be Anchor, it's Spotify podcast now, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcast, and I will put it up on Facebook sometime. But if you go in there and look on it, when it says you got 100 views and no likes, Come on, y'all. Come on, you little sneaky rascals. I know you was there. Just go ahead and like it, man. You know, those are the people who want to, those are the people who be out there talking about, I don't be on Facebook. Then they can tell you everything that happened on Facebook. I went to a whole nother podcast, didn't I? I don't be on Facebook. I don't be in people's business. I don't even use Facebook that much. But you know everything about everybody and about everybody's life. Did you see that picture of so-and-so? No. Oh, he in Mississippi. For real? How you know? I saw it on Facebook. I'm thinking you talked to them on the phone or something, the way you was going in and telling me about everything they did, what they had on, how their shoestrings look, how their mama looked, and how their kids been acting. And you just saw a picture. See, y'all done got me started. I'm going into something completely different. I'm going to have to separate this and make this a whole nother podcast or something, but follow my podcast. Subscribe, like. Let me know you were there. Leave a comment. At least tell me you like it and stuff, so I won't have to wait till I see you in Dollar General and stuff. And I'm trying to hurry up and get out there, and you ain't leave a comment, but you want to comment right now when I'm trying to go. But thank you for listening to Experience, Strength, and Hope podcast. I'm Tony the Mayor. Follow me. Be good. Be strong. But most of all, be real. Let them speak. Thank you for listening to Experience, Strength, and Hope podcast. I'm your host, Tony the Mayor, and I appreciate you taking time out to listen to the things that I had for you today. Please like, follow, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music. I'm Tony the Mayor, and you can reach me at bigdog0862@me.com. Thank you. And remember, be strong, be courageous, but be real. Back in that day.